My friends, what I am about to tell you will change your understanding of time and destiny forever. September 28th is not just another date on the calendar. It is a cosmic key that turns only once in several centuries. On this night, the gates to an old reality, which have been open since ancient times, will close. Your soul already feels the approach of this moment, even if your mind doesn't yet grasp the scale of what is happening. A tingling in your chest, strange dreams, a feeling that time is flowing differently. These are all signs that you are tuning in to the frequency of a grand transformation. The gates of destiny, through which humanity has walked its path for the last 700 years, are preparing to shut forever. And only those who understand the true nature of this event will be able to seize this final chance to radically transform their lives. The universe has been sending you signs for weeks, coincidental meetings, repeating numbers, prophetic dreams. All of this is preparation for the greatest transition. The numerology of this date reveals stunning secrets. The 28th is 2 plus 8, which equals 10, giving us the number 1, the number of new beginnings, of the pioneer, the leader of destiny. The 9th month symbolizes the completion of a cycle, the final step before a quantum leap. And if we add all the digits of the date together, we get a sacred number that ancient sages called the key to higher dimensions. Astrologically, September 28th presents a unique planetary alignment. Venus enters a perfect conjunction with Jupiter in the sign of Libra, creating a powerful portal of harmony and abundance. Mars forms a favorable aspect with Pluto, opening channels for deep transformation. But most important is the position of Saturn, the planet of time and fate. It is Saturn that governs the closing of old cycles and the opening of new paths. On this night, its influence will reach its maximum power, allowing you to rewrite the deepest programs of your destiny. You can already feel the energy shifting around you. The air is becoming denser, filled with invisible currents of power. Your body is reacting to these changes. A slight dizziness, a sensation of electricity at your fingertips, sudden emotional surges. This is normal and even necessary. Your nervous system is recalibrating, preparing to receive energies that will only be accessible on this special night. In recent days, you may have noticed that time flows strangely. The morning passes in an instant, while the evening seems to stretch on forever. This is because linear time is beginning to distort under the influence of cosmic forces. The gates of destiny do not exist in ordinary space, but in special dimensions of time. As the moment of their closing approaches, these dimensions begin to affect our familiar world. Your intuition is now working at its peak, sending you signals on how to prepare for this event. Listen to your inner voice. It is guiding you toward fateful decisions. But what are these gates I speak of? Ancient texts refer to them as cosmic portals through which souls enter specific life cycles. Every few centuries, these gates open, allowing the collective human consciousness to ascend to a new level of development. The last time such an event occurred was in the 14th century, when the Dark Ages ended and the Renaissance began. Now, we stand on the threshold of an even greater transformation. The gates through which humanity has passed for the last 700 years were gates of material growth, technological progress, and individual development. They gave us incredible opportunities, but also limitations, separation, competition, and fear. On September 28th, these old gates will close forever. Souls who do not manage to pass through them will have to wait for the next cycle. But those who are ready for the transition will have the chance to enter a completely new reality where different laws apply and possibilities are limitless. Your destiny is not an accident. You were born at this specific time to be a witness and a participant in the greatest event in human history. Your soul chose this incarnation, knowing about the coming closure of the gates. All the trials you have faced, all the lessons you have learned, were all in preparation for this moment. Now, with only a few days left, your subconscious is working actively to prepare you for the transition. Dreams are becoming more vivid and meaningful. Signs and synchronicities are multiplying, and your inner knowing of your purpose is strengthening. The energy centers of your body, the chakras, are beginning to vibrate at new frequencies. The root chakra, responsible for your connection to the earth and survival, is preparing to shift from fear to trust. The heart chakra, the center of love, is expanding to embrace universal compassion. The crown chakra is opening to receive cosmic wisdom. All these processes are creating special vibrational patterns in your energy body, which will be your pass through the closing gates of destiny. The time we have left is measured not in days, but in opportunities. Every decision you make now has fateful significance. Every thought, every action either brings you closer to passing through the gates or moves you further away. The universe is watching your choices closely, ready to support those who demonstrate a readiness for transformation. Pay attention to the signs that surround you right now. Repeating numbers on the clock are not a coincidence. They are messages of your synchronization with cosmic rhythms. Sudden encounters with people from your past are a chance to complete karmic cycles before the transition. Strange coincidences and unusual events are the universe's way of showing you that magic is already activating in your life. The most important thing now is not to resist the changes, no matter how strange or frightening they may seem. Old structures must crumble to make way for the new. What seems like an end is actually the beginning of an incredible journey to your soul's highest potential. Crystals and minerals are now emitting a special energy, tuning into the frequencies of the closing gates. If you have an amethyst, keep it with you. It will help maintain clarity of mind during moments of intense energetic shifts. Rose quartz activates the heart chakra, preparing you for the unconditional love of the new reality. Black tourmaline will protect you from negative influences during the transition. If you don't have crystals, don't worry. Your intention and an open heart are more important than any material tools. Plants also sense the approach of the great event. They are becoming more vibrant, their energy intensifying. Spend more time in nature, allowing the Earth's energy to stabilize your energy field. Trees are especially active now. They are transmitting ancient wisdom to those who are ready to hear it. Animals are displaying unusual behavior. Their instincts are telling them about the cosmic changes. If you have pets, observe them. They can show you how to naturally adapt to the new energies. Water is acquiring special properties these days. It more easily accepts and holds energetic programming. Your relationships with people are now undergoing an intense transformation. Old connections based on codependency and fear are naturally weakening. New acquaintances hold the potential for soul-level kinship and spiritual growth. Do not cling to relationships that no longer serve your highest good. By letting go of the past, you create space for incredible connections in the new reality. Family relationships may go through a period of tension, as not all family members are ready for transformation at the same time. Be patient and compassionate, but do not let others' fears halt your spiritual growth. Your inner development will become a bridge that your loved ones can follow in the future. Colleagues and acquaintances may start to see something unusual in you, a heightened intuition, wisdom, and inner strength. Use these qualities to be of service, but remember that your primary duty now is to complete your own preparation for passing through the gates. Love will undergo especially profound changes. Romantic relationships will either reach a new level of intimacy and understanding or will come to a natural end, freeing both souls for new possibilities. Money and material possessions are going through a special energetic clearing. Old programs of lack and limitation are dissolving, making way for the abundance of a new era. Your relationship with money must transform from accumulation to circulation, from fear of loss to trust in the universe. In the new reality that will open after the old gates close, abundance will be the natural state for those who live in harmony with cosmic laws. It is now important to release material attachments that could hinder your spiritual flight. This doesn't mean renouncing all comforts. It means shifting your motivation from selfish gain to serving the greater good. Review your financial goals and plans. Those based on fear, greed, or a desire for power over others will block your passage through the gates. Replace them with intentions related to creativity, helping people, and spiritual growth. The universe will generously support such aspirations, sending resources through the most unexpected channels. Your professional life may also change dramatically. Many will feel a calling to entirely new fields related to healing, teaching, creativity, and spiritual guidance. The physical body is undergoing an intense energetic restructuring. Headaches, changes in appetite, sleep disturbances, these are all normal symptoms of adapting to the new frequencies. Your cells are literally being reprogrammed to higher vibrations. Your DNA is activating dormant programs that will give you access to abilities once considered supernatural. Drink more pure water. It will help the energy circulate freely. Avoid heavy foods and alcohol. They slow down the vibrational processes. Light physical exercise, especially in nature, will speed up your adaptation. Breathing practices will be especially effective. Through your breath, you receive not only oxygen, but also the energy of cosmic transformations. Your nervous system is developing a heightened sensitivity to subtle energies. What was previously beyond your perception is now beginning to manifest as concrete sensations, images, and knowledge. Trust these new abilities. They will be your guides in the new reality. Your skin may become more sensitive. It is turning into an energetic sensor, capable of reading information from the surrounding space. Your eyes are starting to see subtle energies, auras, and light phenomena. Your ears are catching high-frequency sounds that carry messages from higher dimensions. Meditation becomes the bridge between the old and the new reality. In a state of deep peace, you can receive direct instructions on how to prepare for passing through the gates. Start each day with a meditation dedicated to clearing your energy field of old programs and tuning in to the frequencies of transformation. Visualize yourself standing before magnificent cosmic gates that are slowly closing. Feel the pull of the new world beyond those gates, a world of limitless possibilities, love, and wisdom. In meditation, you can meet your higher self, the part of your soul that has never forgotten its divine origin. This inner being will be your primary guide through the process of transformation. Ask it questions about your purpose, about the steps you need to take to prepare for the transition. The answers may come as images, feelings, inner knowing, or even words. Practice a heart-opening meditation. This is the key chakra for passing through the gates of destiny. Imagine your heart expanding, filling with the light of unconditional love for all that is. This love will be your pass into the new reality, where separation and fear no longer exist. Your dreams these days carry a special informational load. Your subconscious is receiving direct transmissions from the dimensions to which the closing gates lead. Keep a dream journal, writing down every detail, no matter how strange it seems. The symbols you see in your dreams are a map of your spiritual journey. Meetings with strangers in your dreams may be contacts with beings from other dimensions who have come to help you in your transition. Flying dreams indicate that your energy body is preparing to move through spaces where physical laws operate differently. Dreams of water symbolize emotional cleansing and preparation for a new birth. Fire in dreams represents the transformational energy that burns away the old to make way for the new. If you see bright lights or geometric shapes in your dreams, it is a sign that your consciousness is tuning into the frequencies of higher dimensions. Nightmares and scary dreams are your subconscious mind's way of releasing accumulated fears and traumas. Do not fear them, but be grateful for their cleansing work. After such dreams, perform an energetic cleanse. Take a shower with sea salt, burn incense, meditate on light. The moment has come to make a decisive choice. You can allow fear and doubt to hold you in the old reality, which is becoming ever more restrictive and painful. Or you can gather all your courage and step forward into the unknown, trusting the wisdom of your soul. Those who choose the first path will remain in the cycle that is ending and will experience escalating crises until they learn to let go of the illusion of control. But those who choose the path of transformation will enter a reality where personal will merges harmoniously with cosmic will, where individuality is not lost but blossoms in service to the greater good. Your mission in the new world has already been determined at the soul level. It is connected to the talents and abilities you have developed over many lifetimes. Artists will become conduits for the beauty of higher worlds. Healers will learn to work directly with energy. Teachers will transmit knowledge telepathically. Leaders will unite people not with force, but with love. Everyone will find their unique place in the new reality, where competition is replaced by cooperation and fear by trust. But to claim this place, you must free yourself from everything that binds you to the old limitations. The energy that now fills the space is so powerful that it can instantly materialize your intentions. Every thought, every feeling becomes a seed for future events. Therefore, it is crucial to control your mental and emotional state. Focus on what you want to create in the new reality, not on what you are trying to escape from. Visualize yourself having already passed through the gates, living in a world of harmony and abundance. Feel the joy, the gratitude, the wonder of your new abilities and possibilities. These emotions will become a magnet, attracting your desired future. Avoid people, places, and situations that trigger fear, anger, or doubt in you. Now is not the time for negative emotional states. They can block your transition. Surround yourself with beauty, harmony, and inspiring people and ideas. Listen to music that uplifts your soul. Read texts that expand your consciousness. Contemplate nature, which demonstrates the perfection of divine creation. Every moment of joy and inspiration strengthens your readiness for transformation. Remember, you are not alone in this process. Millions of souls around the world are going through the same preparation. The final hours before the gates close should be dedicated to deep inner cleansing and tuning in to the highest frequencies. Perform a ceremony to say goodbye to the old version of yourself. Recall all the lessons you have learned, all the trials you have overcome, all the joys you have experienced. Thank every experience for preparing you for this moment. Forgive everyone who has ever hurt you and ask for forgiveness from those you have hurt. Release all grudges, regrets, and guilt. This emotional baggage is too heavy for an energetic flight into new dimensions. Write a letter to yourself, to the person you will become after the transition. Describe your dreams, hopes, and intentions for your life in the new reality. This letter will become an energetic program for your transformation. At the moment the gates begin to close, enter a state of deep meditation. Imagine your soul rising above your physical body and moving toward the shining gates. Feel the pull of the light, love, and wisdom that awaits you on the other side. Without hesitation, step forward, trusting the flow of transformation. Those who manage to pass through the gates in the final moments of their existence will receive special gifts and abilities. You will become bridges between the old and new worlds, helping others adapt to the changes. Your memory of what life was like before the transformation will help those who are not yet ready for the full transition. You will be carriers of new codes of consciousness, spreading them through your presence, your words, and your creativity. In the new reality, time will flow in a spiral, not a straight line, allowing you to access the wisdom of all your incarnations at once. Space will become fluid. You will be able to move by the power of thought and intention. Matter will be obedient to your consciousness, allowing you to instantly manifest the resources you need. Communication will become telepathic, based on the direct transmission of thoughts and feelings. Sickness and suffering will become a thing of the past, as your body will be sustained directly by cosmic energy. Creativity will become a way of co-creating reality, not just self-expression. You will live in a state of constant inspiration, joy, and gratitude for the opportunity to participate in the divine game of creation. The closing of the old gates is not an end, but the greatest beginning in the history of your soul.